Welcome back to Backpack Hero and learning how stuff works anew every day. We got this tragic comedy shield that I thought was a rotational thing. Wait, but this also has... Okay, so I'm not wrong. This one, as soon as you rotate it, it transforms. This thing does not rotate when you transform it. Or does not transform when you rotate it, despite appearances. This one you actually have to right-click transform for whatever reason. So by default it's 8 block, or I'm trying to rotate it again. On take damage adds 11 block. Does that mean taking shield damage? Or only health? Because then I would want regen, but let's see. Okay. We don't have room, we don't have XP. Let's see what the merchant has. And what the hell is that? Projectile, conductive, deals 4 damage on enemies. Each turn this item is used. What? What does that mean? On use, deals 4 damage to all enemies. Okay, that's clear. Each turn this item is used. That isn't a complete thought. Unless it's saying that the item is used automatically? Each turn if connected to 1 mana, +1 damages combat. Is that what it's saying? That's a terrible way of writing that, but if it's saying it's just auto use because it costs no energy, is that what it is? I'm gonna assume that's what it is. It's kind of an interesting thing, just very poorly presented. Damn. Wish I had gotten the vendor on the last floor so I could have sold that stupid construction item. Adds max HP on take damage is really interesting. A leftover from before Ordaria, the spiders that spawned this thread must have been strange indeed. The shoe hat would probably be nice to come back for. Wait. For each row above this? Is this not working? Oh, I thought it was getting the buff from a single thing, but since it was partially obscured. This is still worse than the shoe hat, though. Plus it takes 2 slots, so maybe I should just do that. I was thinking I would wait, but actually just getting it done with. Do I want to take another heart, or another heart ring? Another leather cap? Maybe. This feels like it's going to be a block heavy build no matter what, so having the block and not having to use my energy to block feels like the move. And it only costs 6, so I think that's a good call. Okay, let's try... Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Oh, well, whatever. Can I sell you this monostone? Don't really need it. Might regret that later when I don't have a sales slot to sell him something else, but let's do some combat. Oh, I can't target the other guys. Okay. Okay. We only have one energy, but I don't need more block, so that's fine. And I can blast through his block there. This guy's just gonna book it immediately, which is unfortunate, but it's nothing I can do. Because I can't get past this guy in the front. Bummer. So why is this... Okay, so this is one of the downfalls of this build. Is if people are trying to get away and I don't have the energy, I don't really have... Yeah. Dowsing Rod creates a monster unused screen and monster short combat ends. It's a consumable. I mean, that's interesting just for getting luck. Free damage off the shiv. But I don't have more slots. I think I'm going to take this and burn it at the beginning of the next combat so that I can get that luck. I don't think I want or care about anything else. Okay, we got 2 combats. And unknown events. That's a big combat. This is a bit smaller. It is my gift and my obligation. I don't know what that means. I don't want to dismiss him just yet. I think he looks like he probably powers up something I have, so... Let's fight these guys. Okay, that's a lot of potential damage. That's 12, 14, 17... You know, I haven't been looking... I didn't look carefully enough last time at whether the Tragic Comedy Shield worked as the way I thought it did or the other way. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh, this is free to use? Well, I don't have room, so whatever. At least I get luck. That's all I care about anyway. When it said a monostone, that's not what I thought. That was so fast, and again, there's no combat feed, so I'm not actually sure whether that worked or not. I think I did take actual damage before it procced, which unfortunately... Oh, I can transform it in battle, but it costs me. That's interesting. Huh. And I also took... I think I took... Did I take additional damage because I enraged this guy? But I can actually just destroy one of these guys outright. Because it's... This is 19 and I can swing for 20. You know, I should use this regen potion just to heal myself, because otherwise I'm probably going to waste it. Maybe I'll save it a little bit longer. I'm not going to level up from this combat. I might level up from the next one that had 4 enemies in it. Must have less than 50% health. Each turn adds 1 energy. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I really love being at less health, but... So can I take it and it just doesn't do anything? I'm gonna guess so. So, do I hang on to the Age Shield? It does block better, technically block better than the Tragic Comedy Shield, but the energy cost thing is a headache. I think I should just toss it, not be too precious. On the other hand, taking 2 shields back to town, I know I need a bunch of shields. So we'll hold off on tossing it just yet. I don't really need to take the Sunflower Shiv. That amount of damage is not making all the difference. Which is funny, because I kind of think I said the contrary thing in the last run. It might make the difference. Well, both things can be true. Okay, what's your deal? I can give you what you want, but will the cost be too high? I don't like the sound of that. His hand glows with a power incredible and cursed. I can take your items to the next level, but the price is great. Three block and float to a shield, 1 haste to a ring. Any items in diagonal line is disabled. That sucks. 2 poison, same recall as consumable disabled. I don't really use consumables. That might be good. 3 block and float to a shield. I don't really want my shields floating. That would be a headache. It might not be a problem, but 3 block is not enough. Kind of makes... If I didn't have the other shield, actually, I might pick this, because then I know it's the shield only fills 2 slots and it would do 11. Hindsight's 2020. 3 damage to a weapon, must touch the backpack's edge. Hey man, can I look at my inventory again? Because I'm trying to remember exactly what I have now. Add 3 damage to a weapon is pretty good, and I think the only weapon I have is the sword, right? And it's already touching the edge, and it's basically locked there permanently because I can't move it. But adding poison to it instead... In long-term fights, the poison's going to do more. Because it's going to do 13, 13, 13, 13, or it's going to do 12, 14, 16, 18, basically. That's how it works, how the math works. Oh, I get to pick? Oh, I can even back out? Shit, alright. Kinda think maybe I should take... No, no. We'll do this. His hammer swings into his cursed hand. You're filled with a new purpose, but also a new challenge. Anchored for 2 combats, yeah. It's not disabled, right? Yeah, it's fine. Wait, can I talk to you again? No, you're gone. Okay. Interesting. Rage 1 to melee weapon, haste to a shield, 2 block to a shield, 2 block to armor. Maybe later. Did I get to pick where the buff went? I don't remember now. Okay, we can come back though anyway. Oh, do I want, should I just go for it? What does this mean to add haste to a shield? Does it apply haste when I click it? Or does it trigger haste when it's hit? I don't like it. I don't like not knowing. She takes the item, turns it a few times, and presses to her anvil. Her hammer sends sparks flying, and you turn around to cover your eyes. When you turn back, it glows with new purpose. Adds 1 haste to self on use. Okay. I'm actually happy with that. I would almost consider doubling up on it. Should I go sell this shield? I guess I can discard it. It's not worth much, and I don't think the vendor will let me sell more anyway. How much damage? 10, 15, 24. Let's give myself regen. This turn? Maybe next turn. Let's do it next turn. I'm gonna let myself take damage, then burn the regen potion. Because I want to get this guy, and then this guy's going to do it next turn. Well, here's the question. I think this guy's going to steal 5 gold and flee. I can't do this anyway because I can't reorganize with 2 energy, right? Yeah. I can't kill this guy anyway. Let's use the regen potion this turn. Because it'll max us out. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the panic ring. Shit. I shouldn't have done that, actually. I should have used this opportunity to take damage on purpose. Actually, I don't think it's worth it. With the way my build works, it's only useful for like the first 2 turns of a combat anyway. But it's a legendary ring. I'll take it home. Oh, this guy stayed. Okay. I thought this was the same guy that fled before. Maybe he was? Yeah, this does synergize quite nicely. This haste buff is very good. Okay, we gotta keep this guy on the edge. I can't expand out that way. Shouldn't be a big deal, but have to keep it in mind. Damn, okay. Vampiric. I think we've only seen like one other item that had that. Heals for all damage dealt to non-summons. It's pretty nice. And we've got the bashing shield. Don't really care about these as much. If I get rid of this, deals 3 damage. Rises the player professionally use again this turn. Oh, it's a weapon. It's not a consumable. Wait, I don't understand. Items this is played on are refreshed and can be used again this turn. What do you mean played on? It's a weapon? What is... Am I not understanding what the UI, that like little arrowed element means? No. Oh, you know what? I guess I could be looking up these bosses, couldn't I? I forgot that was in there, actually. I don't know what that... It's an accessory and it's a weapon, which is weird enough on its own. It also has that little like blue icon with the arrows, which I think based on the text is telling me that it operates on the like you use it on items in your inventory. It's weird enough I want to take it. And then we could get rid of the cleaver and I wouldn't really care. The vampire blade would be cool to take. All right, I'm good with that. Different item of the same rarity. Oh, different item of the same rarity. No, I don't want that actually. I don't like it that's the same guy that does the same item of a different rarity or a different item of the same rarity. Will you let me sell anymore? You will. I don't know if I want to sell though. I have 23 gold. I could put another stack of haste on the shield. Two block also adds, I don't know, it depends how much I'm going to use the shield in the first place. Is there anything else? Is there anything I'd be willing to sell? I'm not as worried. I could sell a lucky ring. Let's do that. I don't really care about the lucky rings right now. The money can be put towards this, which will help me a lot. Oh. I guess I should have checked that. I don't think I want to bother doing the others. Could I could forge up, well, let's get to the end of the, we'll get to the end of the level and decide if we want to forge up a final thing. Let's see. On use. Deals 3 damage. Items played on a refresh and we use again this turn. Wait. Why am I... Huh? Do I not understand what that... I definitely don't understand what that means. Is it not usable? You know, I didn't even think about it. I was thinking about it with the wrong language, so actually I don't have any items that can only be used once per turn. Or that even have a change in cost per turn anymore. So taking this was kind of a waste. It's still an interesting weird item, so I'm glad to have it in my inventory. If I could take it to the end, that's nice, but not really necessary per se. Toll blade. Oh, see, again, this is like, this would be great to know. Deals 16 damage each turn, hurts, deals 4 damage to self. So with a high enough block build, I could see how this could be nice. In fact, it would probably be pretty good in my build, but I already can't get rid of this paladin sword, so... Unless I want to take it home. But it's a lot of space. I don't really care about any of these, actually. I guess I could take the disgusting food just as a Hail Mary if I just really need one extra energy to like survive a combat or make it not suck. Okay, I guess we're looking at valuables and then we're headed out. I don't really think I care about the curse, so let's see what we get. Trash! What's this? Moves forward once placed, turns clockwise. When this moves, adjacent weapons get 5 damage, plus 5 damage this turn. The stuff that moves around in your inventory doesn't make any sense to me. Unless it moves the... Is it saying it moves the items that are... Does it displace items? I don't know how that would even be possible unless everything in your inventory is a single slot. Because if you have to leave... If you have to leave 8 slots open around, or more, because there's like not many of the weapons are a single slot. Adjacent weapons... I mean, yeah, like, how does it even work? What happens if it can't turn clockwise or can't move forward? Does it just stop? Because in that case, it's a pretty shitty buff. This one, at least, this cursed item at least is like, if it cannot move, it deals damage to you. That kind of makes sense as a trade-off. Should open this first before I got cursed. Wait, but actually, this is the curse only affects things out of combat. Should we trade the shuriken so I can take it home? Yeah. At this point, I don't have anything else. Wait. Is this a 2 floor run or is this a 4 floor run? Shit. Is there a way to check? I don't think there's a way to check on my current... Oh no, here it is. Run ends after area 2. Is this area 2 or is this floor 2? What's the difference? The inconsistent language is driving me up the wall. Fuck it. Oh, right. Oh boy. I'm smart. I really am. And my brain works well late at night. Cannot be forged. What? Why? Oh, these don't have forge slots, but these... Why does the... Oh, these are also common. These are so much better than the other boots. Why are these common? That's so weird. Okay. Fuck it. Okay, so that's a tally of how much is left. Chase the item. Okay. Okay, I'm hoping I'm right and this is the end of the... This is the end? Because I don't think we're... No, we're gonna find out. I think I'm wrong because I see the vendors there. Okay, well... Oh, this could be bad with the poison. Does the poison hit my shield? I keep forgetting how the mechanics work in this damn game. Does appear it goes through the shield. I keep forgetting how it works, so I don't know. This guy's about to have a very bad time now. I didn't even really need to do that. He was gonna die from poison. But, yeah, okay. All weapons get 500% bonus damage. All weapons get this effect applied on use destroy. Oh, why? That's insane. Unless you were using like the moth bomb. Even then it would be a very bad idea. Use one time each combat, adds sleep to all enemies. Costs 3 energy to use? Ew. Keep half your block next turn. That is my boy. Yes, please. Okay, now I have to keep in mind the fact that this run is now going on. So... what am I getting rid of to keep this? Probably the heart ring, yeah. Hopefully nothing should be touching my health very much. And if it does, then I can buy more heart rings or something, maybe. I don't need the healer. Takes item soon from Haversack Hills. Alright, well, oops. You can take this, because I'm not using it. Should I give the bashing shield? So here's the thing. The bashing shield combined with the shield spirit is kind of... It could carry me a long way. Should I send the vampire blade? I think so. We'll send this. Keep these. These 3 definitely. The vampire blade I might keep just because having that extra heal if I need it. But, nah. Let's focus on one thing at a time. We're doing a block build. The shield spirit's going to keep my block up, and with the bashing shield, I think that's going to mean a lot of potential damage output. Not that I necessarily need it. The paladin sword is already carrying me a lot, but... but I can't get rid of the... well, I could potentially get rid of the paladin sword if I only use the bashing shield. We'll see how the math works out on it. I think I should get you to cleanse my curses since I made that stupid decision. I sense a great disturbance. She says, something horrible has been placed in your backpack. Let me see. She removes a single quill and pokes it into your bag carefully in several spots. That should do it, she says. Curses are temporary. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, what do we got? Vampiric Axe. Well, that's funny since I just sent the Vampiric Blade. So we'll take more shoe hats. Why not? Engine wand. Projectile conductive. Each turn of... deals 3 damage to all enemies. Well, I can... no, I can't even really sell it. It's not worth much of anything. But I'll take it anyway. Okay. So we're on the deep cave. Let's take a little breather. I may even take a pause. And we'll come back and do the deep cave next time.